Hey, beloved family. Namaste. Let there be love now. Let there be light. It's so beautiful here in St. Thomas. Winter, sun is shining. I was just outside meditating with Mother Earth. And anyway, I want to bring some good news. And this good news is also found, I got this from Mother, and it's found on YouTube everywhere, is confirmed. I want to speak about something. For your higher self, this one life is just a microsecond. And your entire book of all the lives you lived in this world is just a second. It's nothing. We just now think it's so long, but as we go out of body, at that time it just seems like we had small dream in this life. But the reincarnation matrix in the samsara was very bad. Very, very bad. Every life we forgot the experience we got, and we got born with questions. Who am I? Why am I here? What is this? Why am I suffering? Why are they doing this to me? What I did? Forgetfulness. The reincarnation matrix of the planet Earth in darkness was designed in such way that soul every death forgets its experiences, its wisdom and everything. Anyway, it remains inside still, but it's forgotten. You have to search. I remember this life. I didn't know anything. I was just, when I was 7, 8 years old, I was thinking about looking some movie about Buddha and just thinking, there must be something interesting. But darkness. I was wondering, what is there when I die? Only darkness. I did not know. But everything was within me. And it is good because it is also designed in such way when you are ready, you can retrieve all your book back, all your experiences and everything. And this is called ascension, embodying of everything what was good realized in your past life. But generally in this world, nobody knows. Only when you go into really deep spiritual practice, long years, deep, you can retrieve these things. And now, for the third wave of ascension is more easy. We did such work before. We had to go through very heavy hell to clear this energy. Now it's not so. Now it will go faster. You will remember faster, you will awaken faster, you will integrate faster, and all the parts of your higher self that you lived in this world, it will come to you. But I want to speak about something else. Because it is a gradual process, and some grandma asked me, what if I die? I'm a light worker. I have done so much work. I'm almost ascended, she said. But I am 80 and something years old. I feel I may leave before I ascend. And this is important. This is new earth. Everyone who leaves the body in this energy, everyone you see in this world who will remain on new earth, who will not be transported in some other dimension of the reality of the earth, who remains here regardless how they progress, how much they embody, how much they achieve, how much they remember, and how far they ascend this life. It is divine wish from Mother Father that all humanity who chosen love ascends. And it will be so, but maybe not for some, maybe too heavy, all this releasing and everything. And they are fearing, what if I leave body? I will again be born and I will again not know what is going on. No, this is old news. This is the accusers rules are over. He set the matrix so that the souls would have no chance to come back to love. They only go why. Also, we in this world had to go through everything. So every life we forgot and we fought again and we again suffered and everything. The wisdom was not retrieved. It is just because we are masters who returned and we had to experience all the separation, all the not knowing, all the cyclic forgetfulness and repeating of same bullshit in order we get the information within the experience. So in the end, in the time when planet Earth ascends, which is now, we can retrieve all this, and with all this information we can help in realization those people who will just awake and come through their dark night of the soul and everything. So even if accusers set the rules, there is divine plan which is only helping us to help others. So, but this is over now. If you leave body now and you have chosen love, when you will be born next life, you may not remember, you will remember in next years when you will receive, but immediately when you will wake, like story of Prahlad Maharaj in Vedas. He was born enlightened. He was born in demoniac family, in the greatest demon in the galaxy. But as he came out, he knew, I'm child of God. I'm here to take this darkness to light. And you will, when you will come from the womb, you will be just like that. You may not remember who you were, you may not remember your past life, but you will know your mission, you know what you have to do, and your parents will see this in your eyes. It's, who is that? Oh. Yes, there's no fear. Even if soul chooses in this energy to leave body, there's no more fear of forgetfulness. And after, as in very young age, you will remember your past life and everything you did. But from the very moment, like Prahlad Maharaj, you will know what you are here to do. And your parents will see this in their eyes, because you will get very nice parents who will deserve a purest child. And they will await this, they'll pray for this. I'm so shaking with excitement. And it's divine. It's divine. You will know, you will choose consciously your parents, you will choose the experience and everything consciously, and no more karma, no more suffering, nothing. This is in the case if you don't ascend now, or if soul chooses to go. What happens, I can't tell you. It's actually very blessing. If you choose love now and you are sincere in the heart and you leave the body, you go into heavenly realm and it's over. You get purified. Whatever was still in this life holding you down, you transmute this and release on the higher dimensional level in your soul, in your higher self. Just like that. It's tempting, I want to go. But I know why I'm here, and regardless the test and everything, I don't. But I could. I'm not joking. I could. It's tempting. All this body here still needs some healing. Not sleeping well always. And all this. But you can do it now. Release everything. And achieve and no more. Because for the crystal children who are born now, it's so easy. We still have within all the experiences of this life, all what we have. And I see myself like in manifestation of abundance and like this. All this mind still has these programs. which are running in the back, which are yelling at you that it will not be okay, that it will not. But God said, what is abundance? Abundance is knowing for sure that you are taking care of all your needs every moment, even if you don't know what will be tomorrow. That's the soul speaking. So the programs are there. But when you are to get purified and you come back, although in this body or born in a new body, no more. No more. Of these programs, anything, I'm releasing these programs, I will not leave the body, I'm releasing them now, I'm not the mind, I'm just observing them. You know? It's like a barking dog. I like to use my mind for comedy. I wanted to make stand-up comedy, but this was important. Because I did not make 3 days now video. I gotta take care of the body. If I have to work with people, I have to also take care of to relax myself. Facebook can be very, when you are so sensitive, and when you know more, understand why people act in this world like they do, and they don't understand you, it can be very sensitive. So you need to take care of yourself. And like this, but I wanted to make this video, because this video is so important. Another thing is, you don't have to die. You don't have to leave the body so quick. You can do it now. You can, how long it will take, consciously work on love now, release all the attachments. I'm allergic to the mind, I'm allergic to all this stuff, because like Bhagavad Gita says, when you ascend, what is day for them is night for you. What is night for you is day for them. And I cannot even explain when they are confused. It's like this. And if I could do it, and I'm almost finished of releasing everything, and I know how I was. My mind is so insane. It's better that he not control me, I control him, then we can do comedy. But if mine will be in charge, oh my God, that's why I'm suffering so much. God thanks I went to India. Otherwise, what would I do here with my mind? So they, saints, killed my mind like I tried to kill your mind now here. And after I reactivated it from the heart gold. That is what it is. And the wisdom comes and you know what God knows and you are Ascension Secretary. But I am not nothing. I'm just, everyone can open their heart and their consciousness and do that. I'm nothing more than anybody else. I'm just servant of everybody. That's, who likes to listen to me, please. Who don't, no. I'm only, we are the rainbow, there's so many teachers. And all who are love are right teachers. And we have to find the resonance for ourselves. Okay, this was off topic. Let us go back to topic. You don't have to die. I see myself. I see myself. I am now really master yoga. I am like rubber. At 21, I was not. I had such back problem. The doctor said, stop yoga. You will need operation. You will maybe end up in wheelchair. Now I can do stuff that I could not do before the back problems. I went there to doctor. What is this? Tell me. Bones are strong like never before and the holes are healed. They have no explanation. I had mental problems, anxiety. Insomnia is still there, battling it. But anxiety, depression, also bipolar. But I never taken any drugs. I never listened to them idiots. It's gone. I'm genius now. My mental problems are now like Dali, becoming art. They are gifts of God, now fruiting. I know it's very difficult to understand because in this world such people are now in mental institution. There is no more allowed Dali to be great in this system. They call him, if Dali appears now, they call him idiot and he has to be locked in the hospital. But no, this is 5 dimensions, and above understanding, expression, and nothing of this world. So I transmuted physical pain and mental pain. Relationships, I suffered like anything with women, with my grandma. Now, relationships, also people did not like me because I had in my mind something. Now, relationships are great. With Cotton Heart, we never had one fight in 2 years. We don't live together, we are separated. Family members who did not like me adore me, and village and everything. So, all love me. And before, I was physically destroyed, mentally destroyed, unhealthy. Okay, I was practicing long, but problems were also heavy. And life situations and everything. And now I can do things with my body I could not do. Never before. I'm 36 years I'll be old. I see how my ascension is going. With 33 I started working, 6. With 34 I was ready. With 35 now is complete. And with 36 now, in June, it will be completion. Fullness. And I see myself, I did not see doctor for years. There's a teeth problem, that's why I beg, Father, give me some donation greater, I can fix my teeth. That's the only which is still there, but even when something comes, I don't need dentist, I have my hands. And it's the only thing. But before I was always something, always flu, always something in my head and something unexplainable. My prostate. Doctors did not know what. It swelled at 21-year-old because I was abused as a child and I forgot. And they had no explanation. It's healed now. Even the person who did it, I love and bring candle to the grave and bless and pray. My grandfather, no problem. He did because he had problems and he was crippled and he was tied to the bed for decades. And grandma was foolish to leave me in the bed with him. But I did not remember till 32. So what I'm trying to say is saying this awful stuff. You see, it's not awful to me. I love my grandfather. Like I even wrote article. He was great warrior. He did some very noble, good things in war, which nobody would. He saved lives. He betrayed Germans. He infiltrated Germans and betrayed them. He was an officer. He was a Nazi officer also, but he infiltrated. But then that's why he was tied to the bed. When they realized that he's actually working against them, and they tortured him like anything. But he was such a powerful warrior. You see, I'm praising him. He was such a powerful warrior. He was in the winter. He was crawling or injured, and he somehow came home. So I understand. And after this, they said you will die after some years. And he lived 40 years. From him I got this power to survive, to grow. He said, you're wrong. And he lived 40 years still, but tied to the bed. He was just like on the stick because his legs they broke everything. I don't know how he came home. So, and on the end, 10 years before his death, they told him, you have lung cancer. He said, you're stupid. I don't have nothing. He smoked 12 years more and died from something else, very old age. He was a good man, but he did something to me in young age which marked me. Okay, forgiven, it's understood, it's love. It was experience I needed to understand those who go through this, and also those who do this. They're all victims. I'm not a victim anymore. I'm free. So even this healed, even physical what was from this healed completely. Everything healed. Emotional body. I'm sorry I said this, you see, I open book. If it was disturbing, no problem. It was intention that I wanted to tell you that all the trauma and everything you carry within, that is, it will go out if you choose, if you do your work, if you meditate, if you forgive, if you try to search why it happened and what was the teaching and all this. Mental things will go, physical things will go. Everything you will release. And you may linger. I see now how my body is getting younger, my skin younger, everything younger, crystalline. I know we will live longer if we choose. As we ascend, we will live longer if we choose. You know. And this can be very long. Depends on our soul mission and what we choose to integrate. And like this. Everything is different. I see my body. According to doctors, my body should be finished. According to God, my body is. My body, my soul designed my own yoga, which is very extreme. Something doctors will say to me, you will never be able to do anything even 10 miles close to that. So, it's a lovely message. I'm giving you hope in example, realized example. Just trust. Have faith. Okay, I don't believe, I'm not Christian. I don't believe in these things, in religion and nothing. I'm not Hindu, I love Krishna, I love Jesus. I know them for who they are. I know myself also. And I had such faith that Jesus will heal me, that my back is now more healthy than when I was born. So my left eye will also come back, but I feel it's the moon, because I see everything and feel everything. I don't have left eye like Horus. It's dead. Like Lalon. Yeah. Bangladesh. If you listen to me, India, I'm Lalon. I'm left eye blind like he was. Same face and poetry, same of a bird. And who was he? Well, I'm Purna. I will not go to higher self. Who was he? But he loved, he thought that humans are one and that God is in human, and we should love each other as God loves us and do upon our brothers as we want to be done upon us by our brothers. This was his teaching. He was a singer. He was very nice. I remember his life was very special to me. Changed India forever. And I know this life we will do something greater. Because God knows. And I know I've chosen to serve as much as God wants me to serve. And I'm ready. My only anxiety is that I want to start big time. And I bless everybody here listening and who will listen and who's not listening and wants to do greater things than I will ever do. I feel amazing today. Some days releasing and not sleeping, I like to eat, but some days are like this, flying. So I wanted to bring this joyful news. And you see, I bring joyful news and I spoke very bad experience. I go back into this, I have nothing to forgive, I have nothing to release, everything is beautiful. Nothing to forgive even. I'm free. I'm not a victim. I'm a warrior. I'm ready to heal such stuff that happened to me. And if it takes 1,000 years as I have to live, I'll live 1,000 years. Maybe I feel I don't want to go. I feel I want to stay as long as, in this body, as long as is possible. And in ascension, you see, these are just first years of ascension and what happened to us, what kind of miracles. We have IQs greater than they were ever in the history recorded. Those who are really close to ascension, ascended, enlightened, and like this. We know things. We have light, we have love. And it's just in short time. So just try to imagine it go faster, faster, faster. I see now every day. Now in one day I'm releasing same as 14 days 1 year ago in 14 days together. When you cross the line, when you are no more in the mind, when karma no more affects, it just comes, you just spit it out. One night and it's over. That's why do your work. Don't be of this world. Don't. It's beautiful here on other sides. Anyway, Rare understands you, but it's beautiful. So, you see, what? So, don't hold on to this world, don't hold on to painful illusions and all this shit. Please. It's so beautiful. And if you just choose to let go and to ascend and not hold on and want to keep this drama relationship and these conditions and this mind, opinions, beliefs and being true, right, wrong, you suffer. As you one day decide, I trust God within myself, I will do what my heart desires, let others do what they want. If I don't like what they do, I go to those who like. And I will be with my tribe, and I will do my work, and I will let go of the world and everything what hurts. I will say no and heal of this. You will do it so fast. So yes, I know how I heal now in 2 years. So I can just imagine what will be when I'm 44, 8 years, 9 years from now. Because I have chosen the highest for me possible and the highest even than I know it's possible. Because I can tell you this, all these dimensions and names of angels, and then angels have human forms, all this is designed so you can understand somehow in 3D mind. Reality is much more complex, much more beautiful, much more. Angels don't look like that. Why you think it's said always in the Bible, don't be afraid, don't fear, because the ball of fire comes. Everything is different. Burning bush, Moses seeing burning bush is how an angel looks. Fire that never extinguishes and does not consume itself. But in this world and like this, in through the astral, through the perception, through 4D, through all the... So yes, angels have human forms like we are, and they have on some level faces and like this, but spiritual reality and dimensions, they are incountable and not like linear 1, 2, 3. Yes, it can be somehow understood, but when you go into realization, you see it's much more complex, and I'm sorry, I cannot explain. I can only see it. So just stick to that, to ascend to 5D, and then you will see what I mean. Like this. So, what I wanted to say still. Yes, it's beautiful. You may live long. Have faith. Everything is to heal my back and my prostate, my trauma, my emotional, mental problems that are no more are direct evidence It can be done in such short years, because 2 years, 3 years from this I was suffering. Teaching, yes, but suffering also in Maya. You can do it. And you can choose. You don't have to die. You can become younger. You don't have to die very soon. You will live much longer. This is the plan. And the main news, which I did not speak so much in this video, is when we choose to leave, or if we leave now by our inner soul choice, which we are not consciously aware now, no problem. As you come into new body, like as Prahlad Maharaj, you will know that you are here to save the world. And you will start in the cradle to the grave, which can be long, but there's no time. So, I love myself, I love you. I'm just seeing what is happening to me. Before I was very much divine feminine, too much. Now the man is rising and equal. Now I can really love myself and others and do things I could never do before. So, yes, choose. Choose everything what you dream of, all the superpowers. Choose the greatest service. Choose the greatest reality for you, abundance in everything. But always when you choose, say, how will you help the world to be greater and beautiful, more peaceful, more happy with this, what you choose for yourself? Then we will get it. I know we will get everything, because God is giving me all the spiritual gifts and ascension and enlightenment and wisdom and connection and the heart of God. He's giving me like that. So also these material things which I want to have, He will give me. But He wants to make us completely ready. But I'm ready now. The world cannot corrupt me anymore. I say this humbly, knocking on the wood and begging Father, Mother, so it remains so, that Maya no more hurt me. It was one story. I will end with a story, with a joke, because it's not good to say I'm not in Maya. Maya cannot affect me. Then you get tested to see this can be done. There was one great, that still, if you are proud, if you are an ego and you say, I cannot fall, God will show you that. Ego is not the way. Humility is the way. So I will finish with this story. Narada Muni, he is an ascended being who can travel all the dimensions. From lower, he's bringing messages to the lower astral regions, to the highest dimensions. He's Narad, he's golden. When he and Krishna were walking in Yamuna river on the bank, and Narada said, Krishna, your Maya, your illusion cannot touch me anymore. I am above your Maya completely. I defeated it. Krishna smiled. He said, okay, Naraji, okay. Can you please, here, you take this pot and you bring me water. Please, bring me water. And Narada went to bring the water to Krishna. Krishna was smiling, he planned something crazy. The Narada, he was a saint. He never had a woman. He never had anything. He was completely interdimensional saint now on earth, teaching with Krishna. And as he was fetching the water for Krishna from Yamuna river, there was most beautiful women drowning, princess drowning in the water. Save me, save me, save me. And he's a saint. Sure, he will save her. He just jumped in the water. He saved the poor girl. She was so beautiful. He immediately said, what is this? So she said, Narada, you are a saint. I know who you are. Thank you. You saved my life. I would die. Please let me cook a dinner for you so I can repay what you did. It's good. In Indian tradition, you give to guests, to sadhu, you cook and you give. So he sure agreed because he's a saint. She wanted to serve, and he said yes. Krishna was smiling back there, observing. He's not in Maya. Narada said, I'm not in Maya. I'm not in Maya. No. So as she prepared lunch and they had beautiful, she lighted some incense and all beautiful aromas and everything. She was nice decorated and all. And they were having lunch and beautiful conversation and everything. And Narada was already enchanted, already forgetting Krishna. And then she said, Narada, you know, I don't know, you are such a saint. And I have no babies. I have no child. I only ask you. I know it's odd, but would you make love to me and so I can have your child? The memory that you saved my life. So Narada, at that moment, he was in love in her completely. He forgot Krishna. Everything, his mission is everything. And they made love. And as they finished making love, he did not even know anymore that she was actually, Krishna sent her. She was incarnation of Maya herself, you know. She enchanted him. He forget everything. He forget everything. So next morning, he said actually, I will stay with you. Let us marry. And she said, you know what? I'm a princess. My father is a king. Now we will inherit the kingdom. Very big kingdom. I was just here. I used to calm down sometimes, to go from the palace. I go to this cottage and relax for some days. But now I take you home to my father. He's dying. And you will be next king. Huh? From the saint to king. So they went, and father blessed him on his deathbed. You're a good man. He know you're Narada. Oh, for my princess, you will be great king. You will rule the kingdom like nobody ever did. But the Narada was fading away. He was in lust. He was in lusty desire and all this. Not divine love, but he was enchanted completely by Maya. So it goes like this. Then they had another son, and everything was happy for a long time. And then became the time Narada somehow decided he don't want to be king anymore. And somehow he wanted to give the kingdom to his successor, the son. But he thought, my older son is not so divine qualities. He is, but my younger son is better, so I give my younger son the kingdom and the throne. But the older son was jealous. I am the older, I am the legit ruler, who will inherit the throne. What is this now? Narada said, no, it's okay. You will have your region, I will give you everything. Okay, but I feel your younger brother has to be a king. Then the drama started. The older brother did not accept, and he declared war on his younger brother. And nobody could do nothing, even father, nobody. And the younger brother, he defended himself, and they went to war. So they both died in the war. Both of his sons died. So Maya now started to. Krishna is a prankster, huh? So as this happened, it was sadness in the palace. Narada was crying, and the wife was crying. Maya was crying. And she was so sad what happened that she left the body also. So now was Narada there with a heavy heart, bleeding heart, crying, crying, crying. He did not know anything. What is this? I have everything. I have kingdom. But I don't have my wife. I don't have my sons. I have nothing. He was like breaking down on the chair completely. What I now can do with all this? Like this. And then what happened? Krishna, he came through the door. Ding! Smiling like this. Hey, Naraji, you got my water. He said he's not in Maya, but what he got is the Maya of Maya. So we should never say this. As much as we are realized, ascended, always humble. This story is a reminder that if we are proud and an ego, Maya can show her face to make us humble again. Well, okay, Narada is eternal being, everything was okay, but he had a long 40 years of experience of hell. Just because he was proud and Krishna sent him to for water. And he got water, which really made him never again to be like that. And it's a good story. When I get like that, little proud, I remind myself of that story. So, this is it. So regardless the drama that Narada have and we had, next life, it will not be. No more Maya next life for sure. But this life, we can do it. And I encourage this life, all the Maya. In body, we don't need to leave. We come pure back. We can be the warriors. We can do the work. So, namaste. I love you all as myself. All be blessed 7 times as myself. So you can 7 times more bless me. I bless you 7 times back. I hope you enjoyed the show. I love you all as myself. My shows are now much better. When I don't anymore go crazy in Messenger, when I just ignore it, I can do much better work. So, be blessed as I am. I love you as myself. Everything will be okay. The matrix has changed. Even if we die, it will not be dead anymore. But just continuance, conscious continuance. That's my beautiful news. Be blessed as I am. And be sure to check, there is confirmation from channelings about what I spoke. So, not my speculation, is the new reality of reincarnation. I love you all as myself. Be blessed as I am. Namaste.